Alright guys, well welcome back to Shop Saturday, and it's about time we go over what we got for Christmas. I still can't believe that we have lights in the shop. And I still need to get this Adirondack chair assembled and my table cleaned off, but we haven't had much time in the shop. And I also like having the outlets all hooked up so that I can charge my batteries for my camera, because when it's cold, they only last for like 10 minutes or so. Like I said, welcome back to Shop Saturday, and this is what we got for Christmas. So first off, we got the JobMax, which I'm super excited about. I've needed a tool like this for a long time to do that octagon window. Put the casing on that. I made a video about how to cut octagon window molding. You can check that out right up over here. Or maybe it's over here. Anyways, so you got this. It's basically like a bone saw so that you can cut right flat up against the wall. So you can cut little moldings or anything really. Super useful tools. There's a bunch of attachments you can get. One that I'm thinking about getting is a drywall roto zip attachment, so I can cut out outlets and stuff in drywall. I think it's only like 30 bucks at Home Depot. This whole piece only cost $100 around Christmas time, so that was a good deal. We also got the little rigid pin nailer, or I guess it's a headless pin nailer, which has been really good for our barn project we've had. And during Christmas they had a great deal where you could buy the pin nailer and you get the brad nailer for free. So for $100 I got 2 nail guns that I really needed. It's pretty cool, and you can do any, as far as the brad nailer goes, you can use any nails that are from 5/8 of an inch all the way up to 2 1/8 of an inch. So that's a pretty wide range. And then the pin nailers is a 23 gauge headless pin nailer, and you can use 5/8 up to 1 3/8 inch. So that's pretty good too, and you can barely see the hole, hence the pin nailer. But and then this is a it's an 18 gauge brad nailer. So, and also another wonderful thing you get is you get clamps. So I was lucky enough to have someone get me some Bessie clamps. There's 4 clamps in here, which we have to get to. And then another bonus was we got a knife. So it's always good to have the good old Stanley utility knife so that you can get into your Christmas presents. We're just gonna open this guy up. Probably could have used the JobMax, but been excited to get some really good like flat clamps. But I really want to get into making little boxes, so this is going to be good for gluing little panels together because it is flat, and then you can go all the way up to, I believe that's 16 inches. Let me get that. Oh, well I guess it's a 12-inch clamp, and then there's 6-inch clamps. So it's always good to have extra clamps. You can never have too many. So we have a total of 4, 6, 10 clamps in the shop starting 2019. So hope everybody had a good Christmas. If you got some cool, and the absolute best Christmas present this year was this little guy right here. My shop doesn't have heat. We recently got drywall on the walls and electricity, so this is a bonus because it is freezing cold here in Michigan, and this little guy will basically keep your hands warm. It doesn't heat the whole shop, which would be pretty amazing if it did, but basically inside of here there is a little, basically 2 stovetop things, you know, like on the stove, the ring things. You can see them inside of there. Basically those heat up a little bit, and then there's a fan that blows, so like right now at least my hands aren't numb because it's like, I think it's like 25 outside and it's like 27 in here, so it makes it bearable. So we haven't got the heat hooked up. Eventually hopefully we will, and if we could get the ceiling done, this guy, it would keep a little more heat in. Other than that, that is all we got for Christmas this year, I believe. I'll try to leave the links down in the description below. So in case you want to pick up any of these, I don't know if I can find links for all of them, but if not, you can get all of this at Home Depot, I believe. and or at least the rigid tools you can get at Home Depot. This I think was got at TSC or Farm Fleet or some country store. Tune in next week as we hope to get at least the lights hooked up, so that I'm going to show you how I wired these lights up because it was so cold and dark that I couldn't record it. And then we'll get all the lights hooked up, and then eventually we're going to get some insulation in the drywall up. But remember, this is Shop Saturday, and like always, we'd love to hear what's going on in your shop. Thanks for watching.